aggressively casual.
Behind the dialogue.
How behind is way behind?
No, okay, now it looks like it caught up.
Yeah, but usually when you first start it, it takes a second, and then it catches up. I don't know why the latency is like that, but it's like that.
Whatever, I'll just be a bad Japanese dub. I'm easy.
You'll just be Godzilla. Got it.
Right.
Got it. Got it. Oh,
Badly,
so
badly
welcome.
dubbed anime.
Yeah, right. Welcome everyone to Aggressively Casual episode 5. We've
Five.
got yeah, 5. 5. We've done 5 of these now.
We were on like 3.
No, the 3 was 2 episodes ago. Last week was, or 2 weeks ago was 4, and this is 5.
Right. So next week will be 7 or 6 or. Monty Python for the win. Come on.
Oh, it's been it's been a day. My brain is very foggy. I'm glad to be here
It
with
has
you.
been a day.
As always, I'm Freebird, and with me, to my internet left, is the lovely, wonderful, amazing, super fantastical co-host Cheeks. Say hi, Cheeks.
Hello.
So, in the interest of time this week, because I know we're running a little bit late,
Well, I can't talk about what I'm playing, so.
I was about to say, you can't talk about what you're playing. I can talk about what I'm playing. I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Nice. I may start playing a little bit of 7 Days to Die.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my brother, who we have the Avorian server with, is thinking about setting up a server for that. So.
Okay. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I haven't played that in a while. But I do enjoy that game. Besides Call of Duty, I'm trying to finish our Why Don't We Try video for Dragon Age, and every time I think I'm ready to finish it, I find something else cool that I want to talk about.
Right.
So I'm like, son of a bitch. I may just have to force myself to be done. And
Yeah, well, and the weird thing is I'm seeing a lot of streamers. I'm seeing this title a lot. I'm done with Dragon Age Veilguard. And it's various reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of it is, well, I'm done. I have done all the things.
Right. And I mean, again, it's a single player title. It's only meant to hold you for so long.
Right.
It's not meant to hold you for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and have it's not a games as a service title. You're meant to play it and be done. It's not even a game like Skyrim where it has replayability and stuff like that. Yeah, there's some replayability.
Skyrim just got a new mod. Did you see that?
No.
There's a new DLC size mod that just came out for Skyrim that was built on one reference in one book that they found in the game. It talks about this island conflict.
Yeah.
And this guy, it's taken him 7 years. It's one guy, and has built literally a DLC size mod.
Damn, that's impressive.
It's all lore accurate. Because it was all done, yeah, it's really cool. What just amazing to me that game is still getting new mods.
Right. We are what, 12, 13 years beyond release?
And then people are like, why doesn't Bethesda put out a new game? I give you Exhibit A, Skyrim.
Right. Well, it's the same thing with Grand Theft Auto. GTA Online is a cash cow for Rockstar.
Right.
And they're just like, and they're like, well, why? They're dragging the people. Oh, they're dragging their feet. They're doing this. I'm like, no, they're not stupid. They know that once GTA 6 comes out, or whatever the successor to GTA Online is, that money they're making right now goes away.
Right, and won't come back.
Exactly, and won't come back.
Although I do think it's funny that they announced GTA 6 at the same time. It's like, we're done with RDO.
Right, which I mean, you and I have talked about this offline before.
God,
RDO is one of the biggest gaming generations. What could have been?
Right. It is one of the best games that could have been.
Mm-hmm. It is one of those games where it's like the potential.
What's there is good.
Yep. What's there is good.
But it could have been so much more.
What's there is good, and the game is amazing, but it could have been GTA Online 2,
and
basically.
Still, what? How many years now are we on from what Red Dead 2 though?
5.
Still one of the best looking games out there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, Jeff was saying the other day, our friend Jeff was saying the other day that he still goes in and just runs around, and just takes screenshots.
Every so often I log in. Every so often, and I just sit there and kind of marvel at some of those. Like, Jesus, this game is still so gorgeous.
Yep, it is incredible. It is.
Well, do you remember when we were seeing high quality screenshots out of that game that people thought were actual landscape photos?
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
I saw a couple of those. I was like, hang on, I think I've been there. That looks amazingly like, it's like, huh, look.
Right? Yeah, no, but other than that, we had our Discord Life Day meetup yesterday, which was phenomenal. Had a great time doing that. We always do. We love seeing everybody. That was a great time.
Life Day, the second decent thing that came out of that horrible holiday special.
Listen, man, we watch it every year. The Discord. We
still terrible.
Oh yeah, it's still terrible. We have some drinks, and we talk about the Wookiee porn,
right?
And how high Carrie Fisher was.
The first good thing, right? The first good thing that came out of that was Boba Fett.
Yep.
That's where we first saw Boba Fett.
Absolutely.
And then the rest of it, the Life Day stuff is kind of amusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I much prefer Life Day to Star Wars Day.
I agree with you. I think that it is a. Well, yeah, but I mean that's a whole marketing thing. Speaking of marketing, so we're approaching the holiday season.
Nice segue.
And my feed is full of gamer marketing.
Oh yeah.
And this is the topic for tonight, and I've got some WTF questions here.
This event,
friends.
That event is starting. This event is starting. This event is ending, so the next event can start.
It's not even that. It's people and companies have figured out.
You switched topics on me.
I
just noticed this. You switched topics on me.
Oh, I did?
Yes. What you sent me was making our game your job.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, bait and switch bastard. That's fine. We'll talk about this.
Oh well. Anyways, gamer marketing.
Moving on.
So like I said, it's been a day. My kid is sick, and
yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun adventure.
Oh, it's already a fun adventure. He's not a happy camper.
Did you just find that out today?
Yes. Yeah.
Otherwise, I have questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So gamer marketing, yeah, it's a thing.
So I've got. Look, I am what you would describe as a gamer. I play video games. I enjoy video games. I spend the majority of my free time playing video games. I have for a long time. It's what I've chosen to do with my free time. But when did every company decide that they have to have gaming products?
Well, right. Well, it's the same. Okay, so this is going to sound weird. It's the exact same thing as taking a pair of jeans.
Yeah.
Taking off the label.
Yeah.
putting on a pink label.
Yeah.
And now saying these are for girls.
Oh yeah.
And charging you $20 more.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But it's
the exact same shit. This is a gaming trackball. Well, what's the difference? Well, we took this logo off and put this logo on.
So I was watching some shorts on TikTok, and literally every other thing in my TikTok feed is an ad for some gaming device, gaming this, gaming that, and then I shit you not, it was gaming food,
right?
Which is gonna make you a pro gamer, supposedly.
Was it like high carb?
Yeah, like
high protein, high carb.
It's gonna make
energy food.
It's gonna make your concentration. I was like, oh my god.
Gonna make
and
your
I shit you not,
go
Cheeks.
Boom.
I shit you not, Cheeks. Somebody was advertising a gaming bed, like as like a mattress, where it would allow gamers to sleep better.
Right. We call those mattresses.
But we call those beds.
Good mattresses.
Good mattresses.
Yeah. Part of it. Well, this is the society we're in, right? We want the thing. We want the thing to cater to us specifically, even though this particular product doesn't have shit to do with it, right? It's a bed, for fuck's sake. In this case, right? We're going to stick on the bed thing for a minute. It's a bed. Everyone technically needs a bed, or a place to sleep, which is typically a bed, at least in the circles that I run in. Occasionally it's a hammock, but whatever. But so they all want this thing. They all want it catered to feel like, oh, this is catered directly to me. I run in this a lot on the music side too. Right?
Okay.
You get the same thing but in this case but they'll tailor these things like MIDI controller built specifically for techno producers. Really? Because that MIDI controller looks exactly like that one.
Right.
Has the same features, same stats, same controls, but you want to charge me an extra $100 because it's techno, and that's the same sort of thing.
And that's is like some of this stuff I'm okay with. Gaming keyboard, gaming mice, things.
That's a device that does
a gaming headset. Like those actually have benefits, right? And
correct. They have features in them that do tailor specifically for gaming. These keys have a shorter travel. They give you more options to keys. You can map them, blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
Headset has or doesn't have surround sound. Although the gaming headset thing, you're actually starting to kind of edge over into what we're talking about. Because I don't need a gaming headset per se.
Right.
I just want a surround headset.
Yep.
I can go out. I could go buy a Bose THX certified surround headset if I wanted to. But at the same time, in this case, the gaming those are the features that you need.
Yeah. But then you get to stuff like gaming energy drinks, which are a fucking scam.
Right.
And every
we could talk about energy drinks in general, but yeah.
Yeah, but everyone and their mom has their own fucking brand.
You want to see me vibrate?
Yeah, right.
That person that has no caffeine in his diet drink an energy drink.
Right? But fucking everyone and their mom has their own sponsorship or partnership with some energy drink company now, be it G Fuel or Advanced GG or Dubby or one of these, and they're all the same fucking thing. I hate to break it to you.
All the same product. Anyway.
And here goes any chance of us ever getting an endorsement from any of them. But they're all the same fucking thing. I don't know how to say. I don't know how you write, but big deal. I don't give a shit. But
it's like
they're all the same damn thing.
It's like chips, right?
Yeah.
It's like silicone chips. There's only like 2 places in the fucking world that make those chips.
Yep.
And you can see this. Just go surf Amazon and look up gaming keyboard, right?
Yep.
And then look at all of the different keyboards that the only thing that's really different is the label.
Yep. Now granted, you see that a lot with especially on Amazon, you see that a lot with the cheaper ones because they are just generic keyboards where somebody slaps a logo on it.
Right, it's a cheap Chinese-made keyboard.
Yep.
That's just shipped out. The keyboard that I use, which is not a gaming keyboard, I have seen no less than 4 different brands with the same keyboard.
Yeah.
This one is a Kensington.
Yeah. I mean,
But
I have
several others.
I have a Corsair K95. I've had this thing for like 6 years, and it still rocks.
Yeah, I've used some sort of form of a natural keyboard now for over 20 years, for probably
Nice.
closing in on 30 years.
Nice. The way that I type, I can't use one of those.
They don't make natural gaming keyboards. Well, I didn't either until I got carpal tunnel syndrome, and that'll make you change the way you type.
Fair. Fair.
Fair. I actually started before I got carpal tunnel using one
and
because I didn't want to get carpal. Well, so yeah, but I used one at home and at school. I had a natural keyboard and a trackball long before I got carpal tunnel because I didn't want to get carpal tunnel. When I got my first job out of school, within 6 months of working that job with a regular keyboard and a mouse, I developed brutally bad carpal tunnel.
Yike. Oof.
So since then, I have literally made every employee that I have, I'm like, look, I will buy it, but I need to be able to use a natural keyboard and trackball.
Right.
I won't even make you buy it. Some of them have.
Yeah.
So because of ADA rules, they're like, oh no, we'll get it. Just tell us what you need.
Fair.
But a lot of times I'm like, I'm not even going to bother. All I'm going to do is ask, can I bring my keyboard and trackball in from home?
Right.
And that way I get what I want, not what they get.
Right.
But yeah, but it's the same thing. Like, well, even this mouse, although when you get into trackballs, it's a little different because there's only a couple of companies that sell trackballs.
Right.
But the mice, you're seeing like, that's the same mouse.
Yep.
It's the same thing.
Yep. And, well, like I said, the other thing that drives me batty, and I've been seeing it more and more lately, is this pandering to gamers when it comes to like I said, everyday products, food, drinks, fucking
gaming, the shampoo, gaming, the lunchbox,
right?
Gaming,
I mean, I was about to say it's Spaceballs.
Gaming, the flamethrower. The kids love this one. That's where I was going. You didn't let me get there.
Right, exactly. It
hopefully we'll all meet back up for Gaming 2, the search for more money.
Right, exactly. But
don't sue me, Mel Brooks.
Right. But here's the problem, right? This shit works.
Well, yeah.
This shit sells gangbusters.
Mm-hmm.
I've got friends that have worked for G Fuel and worked for Advanced.gg. And they have told me the amount of money that fucking comes in from these fucking sponsored influencer bullshit.
Right.
It's insane. It's more money than you could ever fucking fathom.
Right. Well, that's because... and this is another reason we're never going to get a sponsor. Gamers tend to be elitist pricks.
Yeah.
And they want special stuff.
Yep. That's
made just for them.
Yep.
So that's why this works. This is elite. Boom. Sold.
Yep.
Tell me 18 cases of it right now. Yep. This will make you 0.0001 second faster on the trigger. Sign me up.
Sign me up, please. I gotta kill people in Call of Duty faster.
Right. My KD's gonna go up.
Right. Well, it's by that notion, it's the same thing with people, with people who buy into these companies that like will teach you how to be better at playing a certain game.
Right.
That's
there's a latest one on YouTube about how to quickly start making money with YouTube.
Yeah.
And it basically amounts to steal other people's shit.
Yep.
And use AI to transform it.
Yep. So there are a couple ones.
It's another form of just get rich quick, right?
Yeah.
Get good quick in this case. Get good without having to get good.
Like,
where we really see this?
What?
This is going to make me better.
Huh?
Frame rate.
Yeah.
After a certain amount of frames.
Yeah.
Your eye literally can't discern a difference.
Right. Yep.
So when these people are like, I'm getting 450 frames a second. So? Whoop-dee shit.
Right?
What? Okay.
Now, granted, there are a small, and I mean small, minuscule compared to the gaming population, a number of people who can discern differences between certain levels of FPS and refresh rate.
Certain levels, yes, but there comes a time where your eye cannot physically see them.
Right, exactly. But we have spent so much time as games, media, and marketing the FPS and the hertz refresh rate. It's fucking insane, man.
It's pure marketing speed.
Oh yeah.
At this point, 400 frames a second.
400 frames a second at 1.2 megahertz millisecond refresh rate. But it's never a 1 millisecond refresh rate. It's always like a 4 millisecond refresh rate. So why the fuck
4
can you get away?
4 milliseconds seems to be the wall.
4 milliseconds seems to be the fucking wall. You can advertise 1 because you hit it once. You hit it once in one test. Congratulations.
Great. So you can run Minecraft with a 1 millisecond refresh rate.
Well, now granted, I say that, and this monitor that I'm running, the Alienware Ultrawide, the OLED that I have, gets pretty fucking close.
Sure.
It depends on what I'm playing.
Don't get me wrong, and people are going to take me to task for this. So all you Twitch gamers, relax.
Now hold on, time out.
FPS guys.
Before you go, it's also it's a $1,300 monitor sitting on my desk.
Right. Well, sure.
That's the difference there.
But here's the difference. Here's the thing. Let's say something we both play a lot of Destiny, or have played a lot of Destiny Crucible.
Right.
Your stats that much better than mine?
No.
Right. That's my point.
Yeah. No.
You know, and it's like everybody's like, don't get me wrong, I am not in any way, shape, or form a top Crucible player. I get by 15-ish kills is the average quite often.
Yeah.
So I don't put myself anywhere near the top tier, and that's on a controller on the PC. So for all you mouse people, you know, people that say you have to have a mouse to be able to play this game. No, you don't. But anyway, before you guys crucify me for, I get it. It's smoother. I understand that. But there comes a break point where you hit the law of diminishing returns, and you just can't tell anymore because your eyes cannot physically discern it. It's not physically possible, except for maybe the 1% of 1% of 1% of 1% of 1%. That guy over there out of 4 billion people, one guy.
That one guy.
Right. So why? And I'm going to use your monitor as an example. Would I love to have a $1,300 monitor? Fuck yes. Absolutely. How big is that?
34-inch ultra wide.
34-inch ultra wide. See, if I'm going to spend $1,300 though, I want something bigger so I can get rid of both of these, and I can have multiple windows open.
So I'm actually looking at going with that Samsung Odyssey Arc.
Right. Well,
because
that one then.
Because they have now dropped in price significantly to where but that is a 55-inch monitor.
Right. I couldn't put that on my desk. Actually, I couldn't even mount it on the wall behind my desk. There's just not enough room.
You don't have enough room. I was going to say something like that might work for you in the sense of it has the picture by picture input.
Right.
So you can run 4 devices off of it at once.
Or I could have the track window open here, the mixer window open over there. Have all the I could have all my plug-in windows open at the same time, and I can look at all this shit. Because right now, and I run into this on my music streams, I'm like, I need a bigger monitor. Because I just can't get the things open that I want to keep open. And I don't want to move it off to the secondary monitor because the secondary monitor is not being streamed. So then everybody's like, oh, hey, what are you doing? What are you adjusting there? That sounds really cool. What are you doing?
I get you. Well, for as an example, if you were to go with, say, like, I don't even know, even a 42-inch television as your monitor, right?
Yeah, I tried that. I can't get the resolution.
As long as it has the picture-by-picture function, or the picture, as long as it has the option for you to break up the screen by, say, 4,
right?
You generally be okay. But again, that is a feature that not many sets have. But if you're using it as a monitor, you can use a piece of software from LG called LG Display.
Right.
That allows you to break it up and do that.
The problem I have there is you run into weird resolution issues, especially with gaming, unless the TV is specifically made to work as a monitor. In which case, if I'm going to spend that kind of money, I might as well just get an actual purpose-built monitor.
Right. Which is why is if you had the space though to get the Odyssey Arc, because for $1,300 you've got yourself an insane fucking display. A buddy of mine
that would be wider than my desk, actually.
Would it actually be? Yeah.
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 Yeah. Which would be cool, but then I wouldn't be able to put any of the other stuff that's on my desk on my desk.
Right. That's the thing. It's like that is a very purpose-built device. Now, granted, you can put that thing in portrait mode.
Right. And I've seen a lot of coders do that, actually. Flip it up, put it in coder modes, because they've got like they've got GitHub up on like the top.
Yep.
And then they've got whatever they're looking for, their user thing. Then they've got their code, whatever they're coding in.
Yep.
Compiler. That's the word I'm looking for. Use your words.
Yeah.
You know this stuff. Did it for years. So yeah, I've seen that where they do turn it vertical, but then I'm like, oh my neck,
Right.
Well, let's face it, 55 inches is almost as tall as I am.
Right. Right. But yeah, so it's I don't.
Yeah, 55 inches is literally 10 inches shorter than me. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where like purpose-built stuff like that, again, I understand, but when you get into things that have zero purpose other than to try to make somebody feel special,
right?
I got a problem with it. I got a big problem with it. Yeah.
It's just marketing speak, and because people are dumb.
Yep.
And I say this as a species, we're stupid.
Yes.
And this sort of thing. Oh, it's a gaming. It's this. They do the same thing with this monitor is geared for art.
Yep.
The colors are a little sharper. It's like yeah, but I need to know what it's going to look like in the real world.
Yeah.
And I have two 24, yeah, no, yes, 24-inch Asus monitors, Sonic Masters.
Yeah,
they're fine. They're good. They get me where I'm going. Would I like a couple of slightly bigger ones? Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's other than that. I'm also like, make the TV or your monitor fit the size of the room.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair. So I mean, it's like I said, for me.
These are 26s. Sorry.
26. Okay. They're 27s. Okay. So for me, it's one of those things where I look at this and
that's another thing. That's a marketing thing.
What?
Yes, it's a 27-inch monitor. The screen is only 26.
Well, yeah, fair. Yeah.
So to me, that's a 26-inch monitor.
I agree.
And it's another thing that's just pure marketing speak.
Well, yeah, but I mean, at what point do we, as a community, because we are a community of gamers, whether we like it or not, right? At what point do we, as a community, need to start putting our foot down? Because some of this is getting ridiculous. Like I said,
15 years ago.
Well, sure, but we were at the point now where decisions have to be made, because all they're doing right now is fucking pandering to us, and we don't deserve that. We deserve better than that. And I don't know. I don't have all the solutions, right? I don't even have a solution, if I'm honest with you. But it just seems to me that they're going to keep doing this stupid, we're going to keep shoving this down your throat whether you like it or not, and just see what we can get away with and push the envelope, and nobody seems to give a shit.
Well, that's it. They don't care. At the end of the day, most people don't care. And part of that is, I bought the product. The product does what I want it to do. So, okay. But yeah, it's costing us money. It's certainly costing you money if you're not discerned.
Yeah.
If you don't have a little bit of discernment about what you're buying.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, for me, I would be like, let's bring it back down to smaller sizes, because not every company at this point makes those huge fucking monitors. Let's say 27-inch monitor. I'm gonna find the stats I want. Say it's an Alienware monitor or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? I can get that same monitor cheaper.
Right.
With the same stats. It just doesn't say Alienware on it.
Yep.
And again, in our society, that sort of thing is big, right? That's why clothing lines become popular. Like in the 80s, we had, Izod shirts, members only jackets.
Yep.
And it takes it up through, that's why, well, it's like Versace and Gucci can sell their shit for thousands of dollars.
Right.
Because we want tailored stuff as a society. So the point is, it's not just gamers.
Yeah.
It's across the board, which is why I don't think there is a solution. Because the marketing is geared to work at our base level. And our base level is we want stuff tailored for me. And as a gamer, when you say, I made this for gamers. Now, whether you did or not, doesn't really matter. You said you did. So, I'm going to buy it. That sort of thing.
Yeah, that. And that's the part where I had always hoped that we as a community, again, we're smarter than that.
I have hoped many things over the years, many of them recent, and we're not. People are sheep.
Mm-hmm.
As a species. Individual people are smart.
Yep.
But as a group, kind of dumb.
We're really dumb.
I mean, just listen to some of our conversations in our little group on the Discord. We're dumb.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I am not trying to exclude us from that conversation. So don't misunderstand me.
God no.
I'm just saying, don't crucify me because I'm like, Jake said we're dumb. No, I said we.
We, the royal
dumb.
we.
Yes, the royal we. All of us, we're dumb. As a species, we're stupid.
Yep.
Yep. We want to keep up with the Joneses. We want to be, well, let's face it. And here's a lot of it too. Man, that guy is he's good at gaming. He's doing his thing. I want to be like that. What is he using?
Yeah.
Well, he says he's using this, this, and this, and this. What the reality is, he's getting sponsored to say he's using this, 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 and this.
Yeah, and that's another part of it is a lot of the influencer culture that we have cultivated, right? Especially the last decade. And excuse me, and I fully admit that when I worked for Level Up Dojo, we did a lot of a lot of our videos and courses that we sold through Udemy were things like, how to get better at League of Legends or Call of Duty or Fortnite.
How to get good.
But the thing of it is we actually approached it from a level of, this is not going to make you better just by watching this video.
Right.
You actually have to apply. It's just like practice. It's music, right? You have to apply the things that we're teaching you and not just go, I watched a video and now I should get better, right? It's the same thing with a guitar. It's the same with any instrument. It's the same thing, you know what I mean?
What is talent? What is talent? Knowledge plus practice.
Yep.
That's talent. Yes, we can get into natural aptitude, etc. And some people are better at things, are better at certain things than others because they have the natural aptitude for it. Their nervous system is just wired that way. But at the end of the day, talent is hard work plus knowledge. Same thing with a game. You want to get good at a game? Play the game.
Play the game. Play the game.
And you're going to have to play it for a long time, and you're going to have to suck.
So you must be really good at the game you're playing right now.
Right. Well, and the thing is, and this is, oh gosh, I don't even want to quote him these days because he's kind of persona non grata. But back some years back, in an interview, they asked Dave Grohl what he felt about things like American Idol, The Voice, etc.
Yeah.
And he's like, I think they suck. And he's like, if you want to become good, here's what you do. Go get 3 friends, get in your garage, play music, and suck.
Yep.
And keep doing it. Keep sucking. And at some point, you'll win the world.
Yep.
i.e., what happened with Nirvana and everything. Basically, you get in there, you suck, and you keep doing it until you don't suck.
Yep.
That's how it works.
There's a reason we keep showing up for this show, right? No.
Right, exactly. We suck, but we'll keep doing it until we don't suck. And that's just it. But that's how it works, and that was with anything. Get-rich-quick schemes have been around since the dawn of time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of this stuff where, get good, here's how to grow your channel, do this, do that. That's all it is. It's just Amway under another name.
Yep. Me and you, 642. I can do a fucking spiel in my sleep, man. Come on.
I could still draw the plan.
Yep, I can still draw the plan.
My dad was big in Amway, and for a while, and I was like every meetings every week, sometimes multiple times a week. And I was much younger, so I wasn't allowed in the meetings, but I could still hear, and I could see down the hall. And I'm pretty sure at this point I could still draw the plan. Just a pyramid scheme by any other name.
Yep, I'm going to hold you to that, by the way. One of these days I'm going to make you draw the plan.
Right. Circles, man. Circles.
Right? Big circles. It's all about
Amway
circles.
broke my toe.
What?
Well, see, my friends, is the ultimate clickbait title. Amway broke my toe. So what happened was we were at my dad and my parents. We went to a conference in, I want to say D.C. is where this happened. So we were staying at a nice hotel, and I went down to swim, and I was 13, maybe 15 at the time, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I think so. But anyway, I went down to go swimming, and I went to dive into the pool.
Mm-hmm.
And this pool had a kind of one of those little shelves
underneath
the water line.
Yep.
And I did not clear that shelf completely, and I kicked it, and it broke my toe. But we were at an Amway conference. Amway broke my toe.
Nice. All right. I like it. I'm changing the title of the stream right now. Amway broke Cheeks toe.
Amway broke my toe. Right. Clickbait. And it's mostly towards the end, so you got to watch the whole thing to find it.
Exactly.
That's perfect marketing right there. See.
Right. Exactly. Perfect. We are nothing if not master marketers.
Oh, we're master something. Oh wait, no, what?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh wait. Family show. I
didn't say nothing.
But
I introduced my boss today to That's How Grandma Died.
Oh, you did you?
I did.
I'm sorry. For those of you watching that don't know, a long time ago now, it feels like a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, we swapped out That's What She Said with That's How Grandma Died, because not only does it apply in all the same situations,
it's way funnier.
Yeah,
I admit that I got that from a coworker now 10 years ago. And I told him, I was like, I'm going to steal that, He's like, feel free. So, and I have. And we have caused a movement in several Ren fairs that we've been at.
Yep. I've caused a movement in several communities now. You may or may not have heard, if you were with us last night, you may or may not have heard us drop a That's How Grandma Died when we were talking about a Star Wars call girl.
Nice.
That was a thing that happened. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's like the hyphenated emotes for a while were a thing. Taking over the world. Right. I firmly believe That's How Grandma Died will one day supplant That's What She Said.
What are we doing tonight, Pinky? Same thing we do every night, Brain. Try to take over the world.
Exactly. But other than that, do you have any parting words of wisdom, Cheeks, until we see each other again?
No, not tonight.
Yeah, me either. As always, guys.
Hopefully soon I can reveal what I'm playing.
Yeah, I hope so. Now time out. Did the thing you signed say you cannot talk? You cannot say you're playing it.
You know what? I don't actually know. Let me do a
That's the kicker, because a lot of them say you can say you're playing it, you just can't share information about the thing you're playing.
Right.
That's the only question that I would have.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fair.
So I'm going to err on the
side of caution. Yeah, Fair. But as always, guys, I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. Thanks for hanging with us for 5 episodes already. Kind of shocked that we've got to 5 already.
Obviously, I'm shocked.
You thought it was 3.
Oh, we were still on 3.
Next week, next time we see you, we will do the games as a job one, because I've got some deeper thoughts I want to go into that one on. But as always, we love y'all, and we'll speak to y'all again as soon as we can. Say goodbye, Cheeks.
Be good. Kill pixels. Later.
This may be the last time you see me. This might be the last gig I do. At the end of today, I may just pass away. On the other hand, it might